try to figure out how to make $1,000,000. They have no idea how daunting that is. Because if you know how to make $1,000,000, you go make it tomorrow. But since you can't figure out how to $1,000,000 idea, you go somewhere and sit down. That's the wrong approach. If you apply your gift, your God-given gift that he gave you, you have millions already at your disposal. If you break it down inch by inch into things essential, or the 10 by 10 theory, which is very simple. You don't need $1,000,000 idea, you need a $10 idea. You need something that you do, your gift that God gave you to make $10. That's all you got to be able to know. I don't care if it's cutting hair, cutting somebody's grass, washing somebody's car. I don't care if it's mowing somebody's lawn. I don't care if it's driving people to their destinations. I don't care if it's babysitting. I don't care if it's baking cookies or pie. You have braiding somebody's hair. You have something that you can do so well that someone will give you $10 for it. Write my paper for me. Do this for me. Somebody give you $10 for it. Once they give you $10, all you got to do is whatever you did to get that 10, do it 10 more times. You now, my friend, have $100. You have $100 simply because you took a $10 idea and you did it 10 times. Well, guess what? If you take that $100 that you made since you done it 10 times and you do it 10 more times, I got news for you, my friend. You now have $1,000. $1,000, you make $1,000, guess what all you got to do? You got to multiply that effort again. Do whatever you did to do $1,000, do it 10 more times. My friend, you now have $10,000. You got $10,000 now. Imagine if you was making an extra $10,000 a month. Just imagine if you was making an extra $10,000 a month. That's $120,000 a year. But I got news for you, my friend. Whatever you did, whatever it took to make yourself $10,000, all you got to do is do it 10 more times. 10 more times, my friend. You now have $100,000. I got news for you now. If you can make $100,000, you're just a step away from being a millionaire, man. Because now you hire a few more people to help you out, that you can do portions of what you do, so you can duplicate that effort. And one more time, just one more time, do it 10 times. Man, that sounds hard. It is hard. But what else you got to do? What, you gonna stop at the 100,000? All you got to do is duplicate your efforts by 10. You duplicate your efforts by 10 times 100,000. Welcome to the club, my friends. You are now a millionaire. Congratulations. You became a millionaire with a $10 idea. So stop bogging yourself down trying to figure out how to make $1 million. Do what you can do to make $10. And then do the 10 by 10 theory. Inch by inch, anything's a cinch. Now here's the joyful part. Along the way, when you was down here making 20,000, but you did right here, and all of a sudden you making 30,000. Now you making 100,000. But on the way to duplicating that times 10, you may stop along in here at 250,000. You got making $250,000 a year. That's way better than that 20,000 you had when you started. So there's joy in the process. Your life is actually a lot richer at 250. It'll become even more richer at $500,000. It becomes even richer than that at $750,000, $750,000. If you don't get to the million, man, you gonna trip because you're making $900,000 a year? No, you're gonna be happy. What, you don't make the million, so you only make $700,000 a year? You can't find happiness in $7,000? Something wrong with you, man. There's joy in the process. That's how you make $1 million. So,
for my friend group, a lot of times I am looked upon as the motivational, uplifting, always know what to say guy. And there's joy in that, but there also comes a certain level of responsibility that comes with that. Because it's almost like a lot of my friends expect me to always have it together. And sometimes I don't have it together. I struggle just like anyone else does in life. I struggle with what if. I struggle with what if. A lot of it is just what if. What if this doesn't go right? What if they don't believe that? What if? And I'm in front of the camera a lot of my life. What if this doesn't do the right numbers? What if you can't pay your bills? What if you can't, And it's a lot. It's a daunting task. That I handle. Sometimes I don't have the answer, and I come to videos like these, and a lot of people call these videos corny. They call them unrealistic. They can't relate to them because it's easy for somebody like Steve Harvey to hop on camera. He has 35,000 jobs, but someone like Steve Harvey, I enjoy his process and I study what the man is saying because you don't get to the position where he's at not knowing a little bit what you're talking about. I'm not saying you know everything, but you don't get to his position without knowing something that you're talking about. And I think what stuck to me, because the numbers are not the thing with me. Like the $1 million goal, I want to make money like anyone else wants to make money, but that ain't my goal. I think I'm more or less driven by the process. And within that process, as long as I'm making more money, that I think that all kind of goes hand in hand, right? But I'm more in tune with my process. And when I hear him saying you got to enjoy that process of going from making $1,000 to $2,000 to $10,000, I'm around the $50,000 mark right now. That means something to me. Starting your business from the ground up is not easy. I live it every day. I live it for good or for bad. I've walked in rooms where there have been people who knew what I had done and the respect was there. And I've walked in thousands of rooms where nobody knows who the heck I am. To this day, it happens every day. And it's like you don't want people to know who you are for a popularity or fame thing. You just want people to know that you take your life serious and you take your dream serious. And there's a certain level of respect. I respect anyone who I know take their dreams serious, right? There's a certain level of dedication and game, respect, game. So I'm going to take this advice. I needed it tonight. Just kind of going through it a little bit. I needed what Steve Harvey had to say. I hope it helped you as well. I just gave y'all my raw reaction to watching a man talk about how to make $1 million. Thank y'all so much. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'm going to just do a whole bunch of stuff on this platform. How to Make $1 Million by Steve Harvey. I'm out. Be a part of history and subscribe to my 2 YouTube channels and join the 100,000 pharaohs that exist. And of course, follow me on Twitch as I create a radio station from the ground up. They ain't never seen a young black reporter coming like this.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaFaro.com, shawty.